This is a very important car for Hyundai. The coupe did very well for them, establishing them in the mainstream market. This is going to have to do the same in the fleet, in the executive sector. And in this, the V6 version, it's what, a penny under £19,000. And if you look around it, you have definitely got £19,000 worth of car here, no doubt about it. You've got power everything, air conditioning, power seat for the driver, £20,000 of the car. The problem is, if you take it right to the front of the car, it's got that Hyundai badge. And at the end of the day, half the time, how we define a car is more to do with how we define the mark that manufacture it. This dome-shaped boot gives the car quite a stately look from the rear. The shape of these rear lights echoes those at the front as well. And that's about it, really. There's nothing else at the back. That's, well, yeah, there is. There's this. It's, I think they call it Americana, and it's a bit like what happens when the Japanese try and make Harley Davidsons. Sort of, I don't know, maybe if it, no, I don't know. Maybe it'll just come off altogether and then I can leave it. Well, there's nothing wrong with Americana. I just don't know if this is the right place for it. I don't know. I do not know. If you look around it, you've got £19,000 of the car, there's no doubt about that. The car grows on you from the point of view of looks. I actually think it's quite a handsome looking thing, apart from the back. At the end of the day, this is more of a marketing story than anything else. The case is, the car's fine, no problem. It's a pleasant drive, it's got all the kit on it, I'm sure it'll last and last. Hyundais don't fall apart that. The problem is, it is a Hyundai. It has that Hyundai badge on the front, and how will people take it?
It is a marketing story at the end of the day, and that is about us identifying who we can do a good job with, understanding what that's all about, and then going out and doing it. And so we've spent quite a bit of time getting ready for this launch. We've known about it for some time, and we've been preparing the ground, particularly to tackle the business user market. So we're talking about companies traditionally have maybe sort of under 10 cars, rather than the big fleets, where we think we can do a good job of work. So we've been preparing the ground in terms of getting our dealers, identifying who their target customers are locally, getting them to understand the requirements of dealing with that marketplace, and getting our offer right. Not just the car, but everything that goes around that. So for instance, we're offering 3 years free servicing to the business user community with this car. So yeah, a lot of time's gone into the marketing planning.
And finally, Ken, what about the back of it?
Well, maybe when I'm aiming our car at you.
There are 3 different versions, 2 different engines, both petrol, one a 4-cylinder 2-litre. This is the V6 2.5-litre, a completely new engine, redesigned. Good news to anybody who's ever had anything to do with the previous V6 engine version. This one isn't quite as bad. You're still going to be looking realistically at below 20 miles to the gallon around town, but it is a V6. It is going to be a thirsty thing. Prices start from £13,999 for the entry level, that's with a 2-litre engine, rising up to this, which is the top of the range. It costs £18,999. But the good news is there is £19,000 worth of car here. There's an awful lot of equipment. Right the way through the range, all of them have ABS, they have a passenger and a driver's airbag, they have air conditioning as standard. There's an awful lot of equipment up to this level when you've got automatic air conditioning, cruise control, electric driver's seat, leather, everything you'd expect to find in a luxury car. And that is where there is maybe a bit of a problem sets in. At least that's the issue here. The car's fine, it drives well, looks well, you get used to it. But here it is, there's the issue. At the end of the day, however good the car is, it is a Hyundai. One thing it can't be accused of is being bland. It has a definite image. Whether or not you like it is a different thing entirely, but it has presence on the road. These flares over the wheels, front and rear, are a reference, I suppose, to the coupe that has done so much for Hyundai. It's really put them in the mainstream and is continuing to sell very well. They're hoping, obviously, this is going to do the same thing in a very different market. The coupe young, trendy. This is more your executive. It's a company car. At least that's what Hyundai hope. The prices make sense. There's an awful lot of equipment. It makes sense as a package. Whether or not people will buy it, that remains to be seen. It is a Hyundai after all. And those looks, well, I like it. I do. Or do I? Hang on.